This should go without saying, but you should be nice to everyone. And even if you won't do it because it's the right thing, you should do it because they might be your savior tomorrow. Let me tell you a story, because this shit happened to me when I was stuck in the country for 3 months where I was supposed to transit through. So I had a connecting flight from Turkey, which I had to spend 20 hours before the next flight from Turkey to Cuba was going to be, right? 20 hours. I slept for maybe a solid 3 because it was just generally uncomfortable. And obviously I couldn't leave the airport. So when I finally got to Cuba, what happened was I was tired. They took my passport for a solid 10 minutes. They went through my hand luggage. Then I was looking for my bags. I had two bags. I was looking for my bags. It took me a solid 20 minutes to find them. At the same time, my agent was killing me with calls on my phone because he was supposed to get me a reservation for a hotel I was going to stay because I was leaving Cuba the next day, right? Which became 3 months. Story for another video. So while trying to get my bags, I hear someone call my surname. Mind you, even the agent doesn't call me by my surname, he calls me by my first name. So I'm like, who is this calling me by my surname? I was so confused, you know? And at the same time, I was on a call with him. I asked him, did you send anyone? He was like, no. And I'm like, oh, Nigerians. So the lady comes closer and I notice she has a badge that has a Nigerian flag and a Cuban flag on it. At that time, I didn't know what that was. I didn't know who she was. You get? So with the new information from my agents, I was kind of skeptical. So she was asking me, she called her full name. She was like, she called the surname. How are you? I'm like, fine. I'm here to pick you up. And I'm like, okay. Then she calls the full name. I'm like, oh no, sorry. That's not me. She was like, oh. I said, I saw a different Nigerian man on the plane when I was coming, so it's most likely him because we spoke for a little bit, right? He helped me in Turkey. Sorry for another video as well. So I was saying all this while picking up my bags from the thingy that's going around. I don't know what it's called. From the thing that was going around, I was literally picking up my bags, both of them, putting them on the trolley thing while she was talking to me. So I guess it was kind of rude and disrespectful because, again, I think in hindsight I sounded rude as shit, but again, I might be, putting myself down for the entire situation. But I was tired, the insane layover, I did not sleep in the plane, the whole immigration issue we had, and getting my bags took 20 minutes, and then she came up to me, and then what my agent told me as well. So it was a whole last day. And then I wouldn't have left Cuba. I would have gone back to Nigeria. I wouldn't have gotten to my university if not because of that woman. Do you want to know how? Follow for more.